baby, I like it raw. Raw Advantage likes it raw. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Hey!
Guess what? This is Chris Kennel from therawadvantage.com, registered holistic nutritionist, raw food lifestyle coach, flowing it all out in loving service at therawadvantage.com. I got awesome recipe books and all that kind of fun stuff. Whoa! Technical difficulties. I tipped the camera over. I hope you got it. 100 frickin' awesome recipes and got my app and other books and all that kind of fun stuff. But anyways, what I want to talk about today is something that I found kind of exciting. My parents were watching a TV show yesterday, and they're like, "Hey, come in, come check this out." And they paused and played back what was a little scene on the hit TV show Castle, with a scene with a fruitarian in it. Usually when raw foodists, vegans, or fruitarians, which fruitarians are rarely portrayed in the mainstream, generally it's like super hippie, super weird and odd, and oftentimes looking spacey and out of it and stuff like that. Whereas this time, while yeah, he was maybe a little bit on the fringe where some people would watch it and he'd fit that typical kind of stereotype, he was still very heart-centered, very balanced, and excited and high-vibing, you could really tell. And he was really concerned and compassionate. At the end of the scene, I was just waiting for like the punchline. I was just waiting for something. And instead, he actually helped Castle out. And Castle was like, yeah, you know what, that's right. And it could have went a million other ways. There was also a review on a paper, I'll show you that here. It's just really cool to see this reaching the mainstream, to be out there a little bit more, because the more it's plugged into people's head that there's an alternative, that there are people doing this, and that it's not an odd, complete fringe thing, or even that it's just doable and people are happy and healthy looking. He looked happy, healthy, balanced. He seemed really in touch with his masculine, feminine side, and it's really cool to see that, The review on it is a little bit different. I'm really fun. I think it's really fun, and I'm excited to share that as well. So I'll show you both. I'll show you some clips, and I hope that you really enjoy it.
Mr. C, ¿qué pasa?
Hi. Where's Alexis?
Doing shopping with the grandma. I volunteered to make dinner tonight and I'm just getting a jump on the prep. Can I count you in on a nice juicy steak?
These aren't steaks.
That's papaya steak. It's the juiciest steak there is.
This is all fruit.
I'm fruitarian.
Of course you are.
It's all that I eat. Original diet of mankind. Nutrition as God intended.
Pie, don't take this the wrong way, but how long do you plan on staying at Casa de Castle?
I'm actually in a little bit of a bind. See, I live in Amsterdam, but I kind of lost my passport. But hey, you want to hear about my troubles, you got your own, right?
I do now. You are going to clean all this up?
Mr. C, I get the feeling things didn't go too well in D.C. with your fiancé, did they?
No, Pie. They did not.
Sometimes the best thing to do is talk about it.
You know what? You're absolutely right.
Where are you going?
I want to find someone to talk about it with.
And so here we have a review by USA Today by the author Donna Kaufman, scrolling down to the actual part that has this little fruitarian little bit. So the case moves on, but Castle knows in order for Beckett to keep her job, his only option is to head back to NYC and leave said job to her. So we're back in NYC and he's back home with Pie. Yes, Alexis's shaggy-haired granola boyfriend is named Pie. He is in the kitchen making dinner as Castle arrives home and wants to know if Castle is interested in maybe joining them for a big juicy steak. If by steak you mean papaya steak, because he's fruitarian. Of course you are, deadpans Castle. And then, yeah, no, and perhaps being in federal detention wasn't so bad after all. One of the main draws of this show is a mashup of humor and crime drama, and this episode offers the two in pitch-perfect harmony. Pie opens that he thinks perhaps Big Papa's trip to D.C. didn't go well, and maybe he wants to hug it out and talk, or vibes to that effect. And Castle thinks that's a pretty good idea, so he heads to the station to talk to actual adults who don't live off of bananas and something green disgusting blended into a smoothie. Whee! So what do you think? What do you think about this being portrayed this way? I think this kind of popped out a little bit more from the Jobs documentary, touches on Steve Jobs, of course, of Apple, and his little bit of fruitarianism. Portrayed pretty decently as well. He went a little bit crazy at some points, but whether or not that is portrayed as from that or this, whatever, this perception. But I really like it. I'm excited. I think we're on the crest of a wave building up. Gonna crash all over everyone and spread this high vibe and fruity love everywhere. So anyhow, just a quick post breaking that story into the fruitarian scene, raw food scene, frugivore scene. All love. Hope you guys are having an awesome day and a lot more from the Raw Advantage. I want to tell you guys that I have so many things on the go. I got so many videos I want to show and grow with and share with you guys. Seriously, a laundry list this long plus a list this long of videos that are already filmed and I haven't put out. So if there's anything in particular you want me to cover, post it below and I'll put that on the highest bit of the priority. So otherwise, check out my Mexico retreat. It's only 2 months away. Super stoked for that. There's about 5-6 spots left on there, and we're gonna have an amazing time. Raw food and yoga retreat. So much love, much love. See you guys there. Hope you love this. Get on that fruity flow and share it with everyone, you know? Feeling this good was not meant to be done alone. Let's share. Much love. Fruitarian. On the TV show Castle. Check out these 2 popular videos and don't forget to click below and get your 3 free ebooks at therawadvantage.com. Excited to announce my new iPhone app, free with 101 frickin' awesome recipes, Terry retreat treats, food combining charts, shopping carts, and more.